I wish I could say something that was classy and inspirational, but that just wouldn't be our style.
What's up, everybody? This is the Steelers Sanctuary Monday morning checkdowns, and I am David Korb. I just want to do something on Monday mornings if I get time. A little recording to put out there for you guys. Just a little extra stuff to put out there for our channel, and possibly other things. So just wanted to do just a Monday morning thing right now. What's going on with free agency? The Steelers, the only thing they've done is they brought back Asante Samuel Jr. 1 year, $4 million. And that's really all the Steelers have done so far. So far across the NFL, let's see, I think the Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark are now reuniting in Dallas. So, yeah, the Packers traded Rashawn Gary, edge, to Cowboys. So those guys will be back together. What else? The big one for me is for Steeler fans, I guess you could say that where you would be interested in is the Dolphins are traded Minkah Fitzpatrick to the Jets for a 7th-round pick. And then the freaking Jets signed him for like 3 years, $40 million, so $13.3 mil per, basically, for Minkah. Another big thing, Dolphins released Tua. They released him. So Alan Saunders said that he thinks he's the 3rd best option out there for the Steelers. I highly disagree. I think most of us from Steelers Sanctuary disagree with Alan, but we love the guy, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm not interested in Tua whatsoever. I don't really think the Steelers should be either. I mean, let's think about this. Omar Khan talks about wanting an AFC North quarterback. I think I saw Tua and what he does when the weather is under like 40 degrees. I think he's never won in a game under 40 degrees, something like that. There's no way in hell I would want this guy on the Steelers. None. He's got, I don't know, 8 concussions? Like, he's 1 concussion away from damn near dying. So I'm not interested in Tua whatsoever. And I'm really, really hoping that the Steelers are not interested as well. I don't think they are. What else? Some other stuff that happened, I guess, overnight. The Vikings and Eric Wilson agreed to terms on a 3-year, $22.5 million deal with $12.5 million in fully guaranteed. The Bills are trading corner Teron Johnson to the Raiders. Let's see what else happened overnight. Looks like Chargers signing fullback Alec Ingold to a 2-year deal, $7.5 million. And I think this happened right before I went to bed last night. The Rams and corner Trent McDuffie agreed to a 4-year, $124 million extension, making him the highest paid corner at $31 million per. That's going to have implications for Joey Porter Jr. So, yeah, the whole I forget what they said that they were projecting Joey to get. Was it $132 million over 4 years? I know it projected out to like $32 million per. I know we all thought, please don't let that happen. We don't want them to pay that kind of money. But geez, man, this deal with the Rams and McDuffie just drove the market way up. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to not sign Joey for anything less than probably 30 per. So I don't know. I'm going to be interested to see what happens there. But really, guys, let's look at this here. The Cardinals and 2-time Pro Bowl James Conner have agreed to a revised contract, keeping him in Arizona. So I guess that's another little thing of news. Khalil Mack signing a 1-year deal, $18 million deal with the Chargers. See if there's any other news. Nope. That looks... Oh, I did see this. The Packers acquired Colts linebacker Czar Franklin in exchange for Colby Wooden, defensive tackle. And that's really... Oh, Jordan Davis, 3 years, $78 million extension with the Eagles as well. And so, yeah, I think that's about it. I'm trying to catch up myself here this morning while doing other errands around the house, getting stuff done. But yeah, guys, like I don't. So far, there's nothing really else to report to you guys to really talk about other than ASJ getting signed by us. There's a rumor that like 8 different teams are interested in Pierre. I don't also that deal with McDuffie is going to drive his value up too. So. I don't know what Steelers are going to do. I don't know if they're just going to target somebody else or they're going to focus on drafting their guy in the draft and getting the draft, or I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. But personally, I almost treat it like wide receiver. Sign one, draft one. Sign a top corner and go draft one, man. And you should be good to go. And that's the same way I feel about wide receiver. Saw the report that Pierce is going to now get 27 mil per on a deal. It's like, dude, that's ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, Pierce is a really good wide receiver, but 27 mil per, I don't know about that one. I don't. He had a lot of weapons with him to help him have the year that he had this past season. So I don't know if I'm quite keen on that one. I don't think I would quite want the Steelers to spend that kind of money on him. I would rather them go after Dobbs. My original ranking was Pierce, Dobbs, and I think then Evans, if I remember correctly. But now I've moved Dobbs ahead of him because I think Dobbs is not going to cost as much. Spotrac's got his fucking market value at like 12 mil per. I think he could go between 13 to 17, but I'm fine with that for him. Like, I don't want them paying 27 million for Pierce when they can go get Dobbs, who arguably could have the same kind of season, maybe for way less money, for almost half. So, yeah, I'm hoping that they do go after Dobbs. As quarterback goes, please don't go after Tua. I would rather them go after Malik Willis or, my God, after Malik Willis, I'm not really sure. I mean, I'd rather them bring back Aaron Rodgers over Tua. I mean, if I had to rank quarterbacks that I would rather them go get ahead of Tua, like literally Malik Willis, Rodgers, Brissett. I wouldn't even mind Brissett, Murray, any of those guys I'd rather have than have Tua. I just, Tua to me is just not that good. And in ways I don't blame him because of the concussion stuff. So, but I'm not interested in a guy that can't handle cold weather. Not at all. I'm trying to think if there's any other quarterbacks I'd tell you what. And I mean, they make fun of me for Howard, but I'm telling you now, if I had to choose between Howard or Tua, I'm going Howard. I think the only one that I would choose Tua over might be Mason. I might. And look, I know some of you guys love Mason. I just heard Kaboli on 93.7 talking about how the Steelers should go with him. And I'm like, dude, are you fucking crazy? Like, there's no way. I mean, look, he had his shot twice this past season, and he actually looks like he got worse. He didn't get better since he was with Tennessee to us. He looks like he got worse. I think the best football we saw him play was 2 or 3 years ago in that 4-game winning streak when we got into the playoffs, when it looked like we were done. That's the best Mason's ever looked, and that might have been a fluke because this past season, first 2 throws in 2 games, 2 interceptions right off the rip. So I'm just not interested in him. I'm really not. I wish they'd cut him, save the $4 million, put it towards something else, and be done with it. You can sign one and draft one as well at quarterback. So yeah, I think that's really all I really got, guys. There's no really other news to really talk about as far as caring about free agency for the Steelers. I'm really hoping that I don't want them to get Rodgers. I don't want him to be the first thing that they go after. And I kind of feel like they're not. I kind of feel like the fact that he had to bring up on McAfee show the other day that they have not offered him a contract, it kind of makes me feel like, okay, maybe they aren't making him plan A. And hopefully Malik Willis is the actual guy they're going to go after. If they get him and Dobbs, I would be happy. I'd be very happy. Malik Willis showed some things, small sample size, but it looked really good. And he looked like he definitely improved. If you guys watched the War Room with Trent and Bob, I mean, you saw the film. He looked pretty good. He looked like he had definitely changed things up. Definitely looked better, more polished, if you will. But yeah, guys, that's all I got, man. I was hoping. I guess another thing I could talk about was running back. If I had to choose what running back I'd want them to bring in, of course I would want Kenneth Walker III, K9. You saw what he did for the Seahawks. He literally, them in that defense, won them a Super Bowl and won them the game before that. When he is used as a bell cow, he is extremely dangerous and really good. That's why I was so mad when I had him in fantasy and they kept splitting the carries up with Charbonnet was driving me insane because Kenneth Walker III, when fully healthy, is one of the best running backs in the league. And I'm not trying to exaggerate. Like, he really is that good. If the Steelers will somehow get him, man, but I think his market value is like 13 per, I think 13 mil per. So I ain't gonna spend that kind of money when they got Jalen, and they did spend a third round pick on KJ. So I don't know, but man, I'll tell you what, I would not hate it. Just got an update from somebody on something. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, so that's what I got, guys. I might, like I said, I might do this every morning. We'll see. I hopefully will have more stuff to talk about Steeler-wise next time. But this is all I'm going to do for now. Maybe tomorrow I'll do one as well, just in case if there's some big news or whatever. We're also going to have Gary Morgan on the Here We Go podcast tomorrow night, who's from Pirates Fan Forum, and he's also on Locked On Pirates. So that'll be cool to get his Steelers takes on things with Steelers. So, all right, guys, take care. I'm out.
And just like that, I left everything. See ya!